Welcome back to the channel. So glad you could be here. TGIF. Thank God it is Friday, and we've got a lot to cover. Want to show a couple videos, both about our good buddy Pete, also known as Joshua Brown. Thank you to the Roy's Report for putting this kind of montage together about Joshua Brown. This is the type of person he is, and this is why we don't trust him. Take a look.
Our TV executive Josh Brown has been reviled on social media due to allegations he SA'd his 5-year-old niece known as Baby Lamb. But in an exclusive video you're about to see, Josh strikes back, asserting his innocence and accusing Jonathan and Susie Lamb of conspiring to take him down. Josh is the husband of Rachel Lamb Brown, daughter of Daystar TV moguls Marcus and Joni Lamb. And Jonathan Lamb is Rachel's brother and the former vice president of Daystar TV. Following Marcus's untimely death in 2021, Joni Lamb assumed the lead of the organization. And just last year, Joni fired Jonathan. According to Josh, Jonathan and Susie accused Josh of abusing Baby Lamb and Joni of covering it up in a vain attempt to take over the Christian TV network. As a result, Josh says his life has been turned upside down, and he's even had death threats.
This is my life we're dealing with. Over a job. They're using me to try and get a job. And that ship has sailed, and now they're Hail Mary. This is not right.
Josh also undermines the credibility of Jonathan and Rachel's other sibling, Rebecca Weiss, and her husband, J.W. Weiss. In a previous video published by the Roy's Report, J.W. and Rebecca told police of 2 separate times they saw Josh kiss Baby Lamb on the lips. Josh denies he ever did that and says about Rebecca,
she's got a lovely smile, but beware after that, because her story changes as well.
Josh also addresses the much publicized incident where he's accused of following his niece into her bedroom to watch her undress. Interestingly, throughout the interview, Josh's lawyer does much of the interviewing instead of Colleyville, Texas police detective Nick Garcia, who's in the room.
Oh, by the way, we had covered the example I'm about to show you here in a minute, where he went to the gym and he was acting all creepy in front of the woman who was working out. What this clip doesn't show is when he was stretching, and where you take your feet and you pull them up together and you push against your knees. He basically was exposing his crotch to this woman. We don't get into that in this clip, but it's very obvious. She thought that he was being creepy and wanting to hang around the kids. Why? I don't know. I'll let you decide.
He gets stalked at a gym, people taking pictures of him.
And you mentioned the gym thing, so I did a little bit of background on this guy.
There was a woman that took the picture and uploaded.
And then the females will take a picture of you at the gym.
Yes.
Okay.
Saying, I can't believe they let this guy in here.
That's right.
Because there's childcare facilities. They're contacting family, they're contacting friends, they're contacting my employers, all these crazy bloggers, all these people incited by Jonathan and Susie Lamb. It's pretty incredible that you can just say these wild things and then wash your hands and walk away.
Well, we know exactly who that somebody is now, and earlier today I was able to have an interview with Kendall, the woman who felt it was her duty to take pictures of Joshua Brown.
And then I just see him like right off the bat talking about the encounter with me and how his representation of facts was such a gross misrepresentation, and compared to what the truth really was, that I felt this just this righteous fury. And then I watched the whole thing and I was like, this guy's native tongue is lying. Like, he is of his father the devil. He started lying, start to finish, and he started lying about me. He finished saying that they should take away Jonathan and Susie's kids and that those kids aren't safe with him. Like, I have done teacher training where you're supposed to be able to help identify pedophiles. They always want to be places where there's childcare, and they always want to first they seduce the parents, then they seduce the kids, then they try to push the parents out of the picture, and then they want full control over the kids.
You're the person he's talking about, because he says someone was harassing him at the gym. And all I did was take a photo of him to send to friends with kids in the gym childcare, because basically you're saying we need, as a society, because they're not doing anything about this, we need to make sure that we're protecting our kids. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, it is. And actually, I had seen him at the gym, and I texted these friends before I took the picture, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna say anything. Should I say something or whatever? And they're like, yes, take a picture, like put him on blast. It's not okay for him to be there. This is basically a premise of childcare. There's children walking in and out all the time. He was standing between the lobby and the childcare.
So, bottom line is, I don't trust Joshua Brown as far as I could pick up his car and throw him. And he said, oh, these people were incited by Jonathan and Susie Lamb, and they're only doing it to get a job. No, I do what I do because I want justice for Jonathan and Susie's little girl. Because if you put your hands on that little girl, then you need to go to this wonderful French place called prison. That's where you need to go. But if Daystar would do an independent third-party investigation and they actually were to clear you, that's a different story. Because the nanny saw you go over there when Jonathan and Susie weren't there. Who goes and visits somebody else's kids? The housekeeper saw you go upstairs after the little girl did. Susie saw you go upstairs. Denise Boggs has testified that you've acted weird. In fact, you're the one who told Denise Boggs that you had something on Joni Lamb. So it's clear to me that the public version and the private version of Joshua Brown are not the same. Now, the other breaking news that we have, and this is huge, I literally learned this when I was watching Laura Lynn Tyler Thompson. Let's put this up on the screen. It's very blurry, but basically it proves that that Rachel was in court today, and there's a good chance she was fighting the results of the will. If you look at the bottom under other events and hearings, it says, talks about application for the production of will. It's all about enforcing a will on 6/12 and 6/13, 2024. So I truly believe that there's something going on behind the closed doors, and we are not aware of that. And God willing, the truth will come out soon. So if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. I do want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the new people that have joined recently. We've had a tremendous amount of growth over the last month, and I am grateful to each and every new person that's here. If you can support the channel at JPW Ministries on PayPal, or you can do a super chat, or you can simply do send a letter. I do love letters. James Paul White, P.O. Box 761, Hewitt, Texas 76643. All gifts, all monetization, everything from this channel goes directly to helping me pay for the Doctor of Ministry program that I'm a part of at Bright Divinity School, which is on the beautiful campus of TCU. So thank you so much for helping me out. I've got a summer paper to finish up. It's going to be about 20-some pages. And then, of course, I've already signed up for the fall class. Just got to pay for it. It'll be more chaplain-focused, focus on death and dying. That should be really, really good. So if you can't support the channel, please pray for myself and Laura Lynn, Pastor Ray, Everett from Howl for Freedom, Robin from Mega Maniacs, Julie Royce and her staff. Don't forget the Royce report announced that Restore 2027 will be in Plano, Texas, February 18th to the 20th. So if you're interested in going to the Restore conference, go to julieroyce.com and sign up for that. It's about $200 a person if you go to the main Friday and Saturday, and then it's another 100 or 140, I think, if you go to just Thursday. There is if you get Thursday through Saturday as a combined package, it's a little bit cheaper. But I went to Restore 2025. It was a great conference. Please also, if you want to do something to help the channel out that's free, hit the like button. That will help the channel to grow. And then make sure you hit hype. The new YouTube algorithm likes this hype function. And although I think it's really stupid that you can only hype 3 videos a week. So it is what it is. If you haven't hyped any of the videos lately, please do so, because it'll help the channel to grow and it'll push the channels out to a wider audience. One more thing, make sure you hit that bell icon and then hit all afterwards. That way you'll get every video as soon as it's released. And I thank God that we got a new router for the Wi-Fi earlier today. It's already hooked up, and so I'm now on Wi-Fi 7, and God willing, it'll help upload the videos faster. So that'll be really cool. So let's pray. God, thank you so much for all that you do in our lives. I pray for that you'll continue to give wisdom to Jonathan and Susie Lamb. I pray that if it is your will, that you will indeed put them in charge of Daystar. I pray, God, that that you will remove both Dr. Doug and Joshua Brown from Daystar. They don't need to be there. I pray that somehow, some way, Jonathan and Rachel and Rebecca can reconcile. And I pray this in Christ's name. Amen. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And God willing, I'll see you soon.